Hello, welcome to my channel. 5 years ago on our channel, we made butter chicken, which everyone loved. And thereafter, we used to make it at home in the similar way where the family loved. Today, we are going to make the basic butter chicken recipe, and then we are going to use it, filling it as a butter chicken curry pie. As you all know, Pranesh loves these pies. I'm going to start by marinating my chicken. For my marinade, I have 500 grams of chicken breast, which we cubed slightly smaller than what we cut for our butter chicken curry. 2 tablespoons of butter chicken spice, but there will be a day I will show you all how simple this butter chicken spice is made. 1 teaspoon of ginger garlic, 1 teaspoon of salt, but you can adjust along the way, and 2 tablespoons of oil for the marinade, and 1 tablespoon lemon juice. I'm going to add all my ingredients to my chicken for the marinade. I'm going to give this a good mix and thereafter allow it to stand for 1 hour to 2 hours if you like. But in most cases, it's best to do your marinade overnight so the chicken can get the good flavors of the butter chicken spice. 1 hour has passed for my chicken marinating, and these are the rest of the ingredients for braising. Today's braising is going to be a little different from the normal butter chicken because we have quite a rich pastry to fill, and we are going to cut down on the liquids so we won't have that much of a liquid in the pie. So let's get started. I have 80 grams of butter, 1 large onions grated. Yeah, I've got 4 small tomatoes, but if you have large tomato, you can use 2. I'm also going to use 2 tablespoons of puree and half a cup of coconut cream and half a cup of fresh cream. And then for my greens, I have some lovely fresh thyme, 1 chillies that I will slice finely, and some spring onions and usual dhania from the deep freeze. Here's my very rich puff pastry. I am going to show you all how I roll it out for a thinner base. Now we are ready to braise our chicken. I've got my heat on moderate, and I've got my flat AMC pot, and I love using this pot. I'm going to throw in my butter to melt a little. My butter is just melting down. To my butter, I'm going to add in my onions. And I'll allow this onions to fry. My onions are just about to turn color, and yeah, I try to remove the leaves from the stem to avoid the stem getting into the pie of my thyme. I also sliced my chilies finely. Now I am ready to put in my chicken pieces. I'll give this chicken a good mix and allow it to come to the complete fry. 10 minutes has passed and my chicken is fried out because it's cut a little smaller. Usually it takes 15 minutes to fry. To this, I'm going to throw in my tomatoes. Give it a good mix and allow the tomatoes to cook out. Another 10 minutes has passed and my tomatoes are cooked out properly into a nice fry. To this, I'm going to add in my tomato puree, which will also add in a bright color. I'll allow this to fry for about 5 more minutes. My tomatoes is cooked out thoroughly, and now I'm ready to add in my coconut cream, which is half a cup. I'll give this a nice mix. I'm also going to add in my half a cup of fresh cream. I'll give this a good mix and let it to simmer for about 5 minutes. 8 minutes has passed and now my gravy is to the thickness that I want, and now we are ready to garnish. I just realized my dhania from the deep freeze will make my pie be stringy, and if you have fresh dhania you can add on. But for now I've got my spring onions to garnish, and instead of my dhania I'm gonna add a pinch of dry kasuri methi. I'm going to switch my stove off and allow this to cool completely and then get back to y'all. My curry is cooled down and now I am ready to fill in my pies. I am using a Fatima puff pastry, which is the rich and the thick one. And this puff pastry comes in 1 kg. Today I'm going to use the countertop. I'm just going to sprinkle some flour before putting my pastry on top. For today I'm going to just make 2 pies, and I will make the rest and put them in the freezer. I'm going to cut out a piece of my pastry that I'm going to roll out. I think this thickness is okay. Here I have 1 liter container which I'm going to use for the bottom of my pie foil. And I'm also going to cut off the top using a 500 ml container. So I'm going to demonstrate with only 2 pies and make the rest and freeze. In the meantime, I was preheating my oven to 175 degrees. I'm going to start with my bottom cutting. Give this a nice fit in. And then I'm going to take my fork and this pierce just one set of holes. Let's start by a spoon of curry. Just put in some of the sauce on top. There you are. So now I'm going to use the top. You have got 1 egg for an egg wash. I'm just going to put my egg on top of the piece that's going for the lid. Then I'm going to flip it over. See? I can also take my fork and make a beautiful design, pressing the edge together. With my bamboo skewer, I'm just going to pierce one single hole in the center, so that will allow the steam to come out. And this is my small baking tray that I have. I'm going to place it in. So I'm going to do the similar method to my second pie foil. Pierce it with my fork just one single time. And add in my curry, which is just about 1.5 of the spoon. You must level your curry, otherwise it will be too much. Then brushing it with the egg. Pick it up and put on a lid. Press the flour out. Give it one single pierce. Place it into my small oven tray and then brush it with the egg. This is the egg wash that I'm going to do. You can also throw in some sesame seed if you have, but it's optional because this is quite a rich curry. Now I am ready to pop this into the oven for 20 minutes, but we will keep checking. While my pie is baking in the oven, I will fill the rest of my pies. 25 minutes has passed and I'm ready to take the pies out from the oven. Here you go, you can see how lovely it's looking. And I'm going to get you all the taste taster to taste, and if he approves of this, I will make this chicken pie more often. It's quite easy. I will allow this pies to cool and then get the taste taster to taste and rate me. Catch y'all on the next video and enjoy. Today we got a special guest to be our taste taster, and this is my youngest brother all the way from Chepston. Y'all must know him because he's the famous policeman in Chepston. Let's see whether he can rate me the best.
This smells so divine.
You want a fork and a knife?
Okay, good.
This is a fork, knife. Take some of the chicken too. Not your hand, use a knife.
What a wonderful taste.
You're not favoriting me?
Now you have to rate it out of 10 roses, Mama. 8, 9.
Wait.
Oh, we're getting a better bite. Okay.
I haven't eaten such beautiful tasting pie. And I'll rate it a 10 out of 10.
Can't be true. My son never rates me that much. Whenever my brother is in Joburg, he must make a visit and he tell me exactly what he loves to eat. And then I get it prepared. But today he's first on the channel, tasting the food in front of my viewers and rating me a very high score though. My son won't do that. And maybe he's going to be the new Take Your Pie and Vibe. Thank you, my youngest brother, to appear on my channel. You're most welcome. And catch y'all on the next video.